time to go. It's 12:23. Knowledge. What's your time looking like?
Trying to get ready for this motherfucking studio session, man. I'm always last.
I guarantee you, how much do you want to bet that after all that shit that Dan talked yesterday, he will not be there on time?
Just need more music, more records, more big sounding records. You know, there's a realization to where hip hop is and where you guys are at, and there's a certain way we have to approach creating music, but still being productive and pumping stuff out, and we haven't been doing that.
We have stockpiled more hit records than any motherfucking contemporary that we have right now, and we're just sitting on it, and it's like, you should be able to go and get us a motherfucking situation.
It'll all work out in the end. Let's just keep on working. I just feel like at the end of the studio process, we should have some shit. Double O, sometimes he takes offense to some of the things that they say because he prides himself and being 3 steps ahead and taking everything in account.
I mean, people love the records, so we just gotta make more.
Yep.
That's all it is.
I see it.
Yeah. We feeling good today. Yeah. We feeling good today. Yeah. We're looking to go ill right now. See the skyline? It's all mine, man. Yeah. 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 We feeling good today. Yeah. We feeling good today. Yeah.
The Jolly Dan Giant comes into the studio.
What's going on? What's going on?
Me and him have a different kind of relationship. It's almost like a love-hate relationship. He always has this great new idea that we need to hear, and we need to get serious, guys, because if we're gonna go to the next level, this is what's gonna take us there.
If we're gonna keep it sing-songy on the hook, you gotta fill it up a little more.
Oh, yeah.
Conceptually, it's there. I think at this point, we just build the hook out a little bit more.
True.
Which means you going in and trying shit out.
I mean, Dan's never rapped a bar in his life, so it's just like, who are you to tell me how to make a rap song?
All right, fellas.
Smoothies and shit. Smoothies.
Focus. Records.
I happen to write my raps on my BlackBerry. So a lot of times when people see me looking at my phone, I'm actually writing lyrics.
We bump Pac like he's still living. Pac was living, bet you he would do a deal with him.
Do that again, let me do that shit. I don't like that, I ain't like that.
I got a space to fire in the
I just wanna like mess around with it and see what I can come up with, and then I'll come back in here and listen again after I do what I do.
We bump Pac like he's still living. Pac was living, bet you he would do a deal with him. Fair weather witches, now you gotta deal with him.
That's that Chicago shit.
I wish I had a car.
So listen, I wanted to just take you guys aside real quick. My man John Eamon's gonna come over probably like around 8:30 from Interscope, and I want to play him the records that we've been working on. Show some energy. Don't just sit there just bobbing your head. Get up, mouth your shit, spit, whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. And just give him that energy so he gets caught up into your world.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Got it.
Cool. Let's do it. Everybody, this is John Eamon. Double O from Kidz in the Hall.
What are you doing?
That's now one in the booth right now.
One of the Daniger twins decided that he wanted to have an Interscope A&R come and check us out, listen to some records.
I look at these guys as somewhat the pioneers of new school rappers. Right. They originated the shit.
True.
And they've established such a credibility in that world that the only place that they could go right now is big. We really were looking at kind of making the transition of a hip hop group that can play Lollapalooza, that can play those big shows, that big festival circuit. So that's really like when they went in and started recording, that's what they were trying to do.
This is the adjoining record to go from the underground to overground.
Yeah, like that's.
That shit was hard. Thank you. Some of the records obviously just straight rap records, but a lot of the records that kind of connect all of the bookends are those types of vibe where it's something that's a really big record, but the conversation that he's having with the listener is something they can relate to. And to me, that's kind of where you start to separate yourselves from everybody else, you know, because everyone can rap now. Everyone can make a beat now, but can they do it at this level that's like...
So come on, Mr. Lemon, you will make it there. So come on, Mr. Lemon, until you walk on air. We feeling good today, yeah.
I'm not a mind reader, but I go pretty far to say he liked it a lot because he kept asking us to replay certain records. And they don't usually do that when they aren't feeling what you're doing.
Yeah.
That sounds right. That feels right.
That's what's up.
After we left, I was definitely pleased, but, you know, I'm not crossing my fingers. I know that he's got a lot of other people to report to, so I'll just sit and wait and see. So we get home after the studio, everybody's kind of really excited.
No, come down here, please. So I got to talk to you guys. Real quickly, I just wanted to see how did this session end up today from your guys' perspective.
It's just something that we got to go back and listen to in the morning.
I want to make sure that the productivity is coming from it. I have to go away this weekend. I have to go to Hawaii.
Dan.
I know I haven't been around for a lot of it, or for whatever. I mean, I just kind of want to make sure that we are getting shit done and being efficient with the time and the space. I love the enthusiasm, guys.
Come on, Dan, like, we've spent so much time working on this 3-on-3 tournament. And the moment everything falls together, you decide to jump ship and go to Hawaii. Just this one time, couldn't you have pulled back and just stayed a few more days in LA? Wow, we need a ringer.